So the company issued a letter around June 14 for shareholders. It had a lot of text, right? And I know a lot of data, and the company has been delivering in a lot of sizable items, especially operational and financial. And sometimes an illustration is the best way to send a message, right? So if you check my live stream, I did this pamphlet. Some people say it's a car flyer, which it's actually I kind of like that because it is like low effort in my vision. You can see even the green letters here don't have a good contrast, but I was I made a tweet with some sarcasm and also a criticism towards the company because I also criticize the company. So let's just read what I said. I said here. Lee Spuma, which is the current chairman of the board, asked me to send a summary of the latest shareholder letter. Then I say, but as a part-time unpaid intern, okay, so I'm saying that I'm doing this part-time unpaid, and and in an experimental period, I miss the deadline. Now, Ionic is making money, it's profitable, okay, it has 300 million in the bank, and it's some of the board members are getting some fairly good salaries, right? It's not. I'm not going to say it's obscene for the people that know some of the salaries from U.S. board companies. I'm not going to say it's smaller or big. It doesn't shock me. So I said this as an unpaid intern, and I missed the deadline as a way to say it. The company should have sent a little illustration together with the shareholder letter. And this is my visual representation that I think can highlight significant the data that the company, the operational, uh, uh, what the company achieved operational. So you can see here the hash rate, what we had before, and it's very important to highlight the own assets and the leases because the company said that they hosted significantly before and they were losing some money. So I share this, and unfortunately, a group of people, the people that I think are not very smart and are doing this proxy fight, thought that I was actually did contact Liz Pluma, the chairman of the board. By the way, I have no connection with Liz Pluma, never talked to her, and I don't really try to get insider information in the company. So you have here Tony V, which is the main proponent of this proxy vote. And he basically straight up believes that this car flyer it's the real deal. And maybe I don't know if there is a problem if people didn't pick the sarcasm immediately, uh, but uh, but it's not the first time that this happens. In the past, there were issues. Tony V thought that did not put one in one. For those that don't know, I have another account which is more a personal account. It's Ron Paul Bot. If you just check the profile, you will see that the link matches this account. It's like a small IQ test. So if you just say who is Ron Paul guy or who is Celsius Fac, always having this Ron Paul guy comment on his tweets. And that's my alt account. So if you just click on both accounts, you will see like the same link, and you figure things out. Now, Greg, maybe it's very common for public companies to contract unpaid interns part-time and and have a shareholder letter be dependent on their illustrations. Am I in the wrong here? Was this was this not obvious? I just want to understand because a lot of people thought this was the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, anyone with any kind of knowledge. I mean, they were probably hoping it was true because they're just trying to hang on to any nugget, but they know that the board and any potential board members or CEOs, they're not going to reach out to Twitter people to have people post stuff. I mean, that's ridiculous. So, and then the context of your post, obviously, it was in jest.
Yeah, man. And it was 20 cam crews, which she's being paid by us, by creditors, by you guys. Uh, Hundreds, I think hundreds of thousands if you just divide by the average. To have Cam Cruz, a member of the LLC, also say that he believed this, and also the guy Jason Keat or Cheat Keat. I cannot explain this. I cannot explain this. Let's move on. It's obvious, guys. I have no real connections with the board members. I don't necessarily look for. I don't want to have inside information. They release a lot of information through the press releases, and you just have to read it.